But today you'll get a recorded copy of this class. And please do let me know if for some reason the recording doesn't work. All right, yogis, I want to teach you 2 pranayamas today that might be helpful to you while you're playing tennis and competing and going on your Western rides and everything else. The first one is called Kapalabhati breath. You might be familiar with it. It is an energizing breath. So contrary to what we've been working on with very calming, slow, deep breaths, Kapalabhati is a breath that energizes you and focuses your mind. So it's really good to use before competitions or before anything that you need a little pep up in your energy. And it goes like this. So when you normally breathe, you're actively inhaling through your nose and then you're passively exhaling. Kapalabhati is the opposite, where you actively exhale and passively inhale. And it goes like this. You're going to feel your belly rise and fall with each breath. Let me just see if I can demonstrate for you, and then you can understand. You'll put your hand on your belly, take a deep breath in, and then when you exhale, sharp burst through your nose. And then just let the breath come back in, and you're going to do this quickly. So you're sharp, forcing exhale through your nose, and then just the breath will come back in by itself without even thinking about it, and then just keep repeating in quick succession, just like that. And we can't do too many because we'll get dizzy. So we'll do 10, and then we'll pause, and then we'll do 10 more. Okay, everybody okay with that? Ready? So just put one hand on your belly so you can feel your breath. And before we do anything, just close your eyes and take a couple of normal breaths through your nose, in and out through your nose to clear your passages. Make sure that you're breathing fully. The oxygen's going in and out of your lungs. Okay, now remember, short, forceful exhales through your nose and just let the oxygen come back in. You'll feel your belly contract when you exhale, and then it'll expand when you inhale. So every exhalation, you're pulling your belly in to force the air out. One deep breath in to start, and then go. And then pause. Bring your breath back to normal. And just remember, we'll repeat again. So you're sucking your belly in to force the air out of your nose, and then just automatically the air comes back in very passively. You don't even think about it. And then next exhale, force. And as you force the air out, you'll feel your belly contract to help get the air out. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Begin. And then pause. Bring your breathing back to normal. Okay, so that's the gist of Kapalabhati breath. You can look it up, but if you need it before something energetic is requiring your attention, this is a good breath to use. The other breath that I want to teach you is a cooling breath. Hi, Eva. Welcome back to yoga. I haven't seen you forever. This is when it's hot like this. This is one of the only times that breathing through your mouth is good for you. We've been learning all for the last month from that book called Breath, how toxic mouth breathing is, how it can really lead to a lot of chronic problems and disease. And by breathing properly through your nose, it can cure up a lot of chronic problems and disease. But this particular pranayama is a cooling breath. And this is one that you're going to do through your mouth, but only if you can curl your tongue. Some people can't do this. I'm going to get up close so you can see me. Feels sort of funny. You see how your tongue can curl? Well, if you can do that, if you breathe in and out through that curled tongue, the inhalation cools the hot air around you. So if you can curl your tongue, just try that for a couple of breaths and just see how it feels. you're like sipping through a straw. Your tongue is a straw, sipping the air through the straw. And then when you exhale, you don't have to keep your tongue curled. It's up to you. But it's the inhalation through the straw of your tongue that helps cool. And you want it to be long and deep. So next time you're out in 90-degree weather, riding, playing tennis, or whatever else you have to do outside, try it and see if it helps you cool down. Okay, I'm going to open with my greeting. Om Balu Satguru Bhagavan Ki. The divine is the inner teacher. Thank you for being here. We'll start in a seated position with our crown of the head pointing up, and take your palms to your chest in Namaste, Anjali Mudra. Inhale as you push your fingertips up in front of your body, inhaling through your nose all the way up. And then exhale, come all the way back down to your chest. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on the right thigh. Right hand goes behind you as a kickstand for the spinal twist. Make sure you keep your spine vertical, spiraling upward, and breathe very deep. 3 deep breaths here. Breathe 1. Breathe 2. Breathe 3. And this time when you inhale, bring your arms in front of you, bring back to center in a T. Inhale all the way back up, palms together. Exhale, bring your palms back in front of your chest. Inhale, push your palms back up. Exhale, arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. The right hand goes on the left thigh, left hand behind in this twist. And we'll do 3 deep breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Every time you exhale, get a little deeper in the twist. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. And this time as you inhale, you're going to bring your arms in front, come back to center, and then bring your palms back into your chest. In Namaste hands, inhale, push your palms up. Exhale, arms in a T. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to take your right hand beside your right hip, left arm beside the left ear, stretching your body, opening your left ribs. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. And this time as you inhale, you're going to pull yourself up with your left hand, meet your right hand to your left hand, push your fingertips up as you inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, left hand by the left hip, right arm by the right ear, opening up the right rib cage. And then push into your left hand, come all the way back up. Inhale, push your palms together, take a deep breath. Exhale, bring your palms back slowly down to in front of your chest. Inhale, open your arms in a T. Exhale, lean back onto your hands behind you, fingers pointing toward your feet. And now uncross your legs, bring your feet hip width distance apart. And we're going to come into a reverse table pose. So shift your hips toward your feet and up so that your body is parallel to the ground or the ceiling, and slowly lift your chin, look up. A couple of deep breaths here. Big chest opener. And then slowly come back down. Okay, now please come onto your back. Start with your knees bent. And then bring your arms into a T, palms facing up. So those of you, I've done this earlier, I think I did this last week with this class, but it's a little bit tricky, so listen carefully. We're gonna push into our feet and shift our hips, pick up our hips and shift them just about an inch to the left. And then let your knees fall to the right. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit tricky. We've done this part before. Now we're going to straighten the right leg so that it's pointing to the bottom of your mat. And you're going to straighten your left leg so it's pointing in the same direction as your right arm. Then you're going to take your right arm and move it, swing it so that it comes above your head, pointing to the other edge of your mat. So you've got your right arm above your head facing north. Your left leg is facing west to the right side of your body. Your right leg is facing south to the bottom of your mat, and your left arm is facing east. I think that's correct. I might have gotten my east and west wrong, but anyways, one appendage in each direction, a 4-pointed star. Since I'm mirroring you, I did get my east and west, but you got the right idea. Okay, so now rebend your top leg, which is your left leg, roll back onto your bottom, bend both knees, bring your arms back to a T, palms facing up, and now we'll do the other side. So now we're going to lift our hips, shift a little bit to the right. Let our knees fall to the left. Now we'll straighten the left leg long on the mat so it's pointing to the bottom of the compass to 6 o'clock. And then we'll straighten our right leg that's now pointing in the same direction as our left arm. And then we'll take our left arm and bring it up beside our ear. This is a very intense stretch, so if you feel this is a lot, it is a lot. So your left arm is now above your head. So your left arm above, right arm is out to the side, left leg is extended long, and your right leg is crossed over your body, pointing to your left side. One appendage in each direction. And now slowly rebend your right knee, roll back onto your bottom, bring your arms back down by your sides. And then extend your legs long on the mat and bring your arms over your head, palms facing up. We're going to do a little bit of core work here. I think all of you have done this before. We're going to do dead bug, which is a good core exercise. So let's start with our right leg. Lift your right leg so it's 90 degrees and the sole of your right foot is pointed to the ceiling. And then lift your left arm so your left fingertips are pointing to the ceiling. Okay, so opposite hand, opposite leg. And then we're going to switch in midair. And as you switch, you're going to really engage your abdominal muscles, push your lower back into the mat to support your back. That's going to help you use your muscles more in your abdominals. So take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, switch. So now your right arm's up, left leg is up. Inhale, exhale, switch. Right leg, left arm. Inhale, exhale, switch. Right arm, left leg. Inhale, exhale, switch. Every time you switch, you're pushing your back into the mat. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. And one more time, inhale, exhale, switch. And then bend both knees, clasp your knees into your chest, roll around on your spine. And then please roll over onto your side so that you can come to table position, patting your knees here as necessary. Start with a flat back, Keep your head in line with your spine. Inhale. Exhale, bring your bottom towards your heels to extend your spine nice and long, as if you were going to child pose, but we're not going to stay here. And then we're going to inhale back to the flat back table. And then we're going to exhale once again, bring our bottom to our heels. Inhale to flat back table. And then exhale, bottom to heels. Inhale, flat back table. This time you're going to exhale, push into your cat back, tucking your chin and tucking your tailbone, flexing the spine open, and then inhale into your cow, drop your belly down, extend your head forward, your tailbone back, and then come back to neutral table. Inhale, bring your right arm, twist open to the right. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left arm. So this is going to be a shoulder stretch. This is the number 4 pose. If you can bring your head down to the mat or your bolster, do that, and bring your shoulder down to the mat, your right shoulder. And then your left hand is just above your head to support your body. Now, this is totally optional. If you want to extend your left leg and take your right hand and grab your left ankle while you're doing this, it just gives a little bit more of a stretch. And then if you grabbed your ankle, release the ankle, bring the foot back in, push into your left hand, and then unwind. Inhale. Exhale, twist your left arm open to the left. Take a deep breath. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right, bringing your shoulder down and your head down. And then your right hand is above your head for support. And once again, if you would like to take the option, your right leg is going to stick out perpendicular to your body so that you can grab it with your left hand. And that just enhances the stress just a little bit more. And then release, push into your right hand to come back to center. From here, you remember our cat bows, or half chaturangas. Shift your weight forward so that your elbows come into your sides and they don't poke out. Your chest is coming forward, elbows hug the rib cage. You're engaging your core muscles and then push back up. So that's our half chaturanga with the knees on the ground. So this time we're going to do it again, and watch me first so you know where we're going. And again, this is optional. We're going to go into the chaturanga, and then we're going to bend the left knee, take the right thigh and put it into the left sole as you're doing this chaturanga. And then you're going to push up and unwind. Okay, want to try it? Shift your weight forward, bend the left knee, pick up your right leg, put your right thigh in the sole of your left foot. You have to go quite a bit forward to get that done. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay. Then push back up, come back to table. And then we'll do the other side. Come forward, bend the right knee, lift the left leg, place the left thigh into the sole of the right foot. Your face is really close to the ground here, and then push back up, come back to table. And we're through with that, thank goodness. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right knee comes to your nose. Left elbow touches the right knee. And then inhale, extend both into your balancing table. Right leg back, left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, reach back, grab your ankle, kick the ankle into your hand, and open your chest. Tiger pose. Okay, release your ankle, bring your hand down, and keep your leg extended, but put it behind you on the mat. And then swing it around so that it comes perpendicular to your body. Swing your right leg all the way around to the right side of your body. This is the awkward airplane. Put weight into your right hand, lift your left arm out, lift your right leg up. So right leg up, left arm up, both perpendicular to your body. And then the foot comes down, leave the foot extended, but your hand comes back in front of your chest. Walk your hands to the left. Line up your left hand with your left knee. Bring your right arm up. And your right arch is lined up with your left knee. Bring the arm beside your ear and reach toward the left. Bring your right arm back up to center. Scoot your hand out a little bit so you can get leverage to lift your right leg off the mat. Then bend the knee, grab the ankle with your right hand, push the foot into the hand, open your chest up. And release, bring the foot back down. And for a brief moment here, you're gonna pick up your left leg and straighten it so that you're in your side plank pose. So your left foot is right in front of your right foot. And then flip your body over so you're into full plank. Then bring your knees back down, back to table pose. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring your left knee up, right elbow hits the left knee. Extend right hand, left leg into our balancing table. Swing your right arm behind you so that you can grab your left ankle, kick the foot into your hand as you open your chest. Release your foot, hand comes down, leg stays extended behind you. Swing your leg over to the left side of your body. Put weight into your left hand and then lift your right arm out to the side of your body as you lift your left leg. Awkward airplane. Okay, put the foot down, bring the hand in underneath your chest. Walk your hands to the right, line up your right hand with your knee. Bring your left arm up. Walk your hand out. Oh, first bring your arm beside your ear. We have to do the stretch. First, take your left arm beside your ear and stretch your fingertips to the right side of the room. Now back to 12 o'clock. And now you can walk your right hand out so you can get the leverage to lift your left leg up into our half moon pose. Bend the knee, grab the ankle into Kapinjalasana. Release the leg, put the foot back down, come into your side plank. So you're going to pick up your right foot and lengthen it so that the right foot is in front of the left foot into a side plank. Flip your body over to a full plank. Bring your knees down and then sit back to child pose for a break here. Okay, please push back to table. Walk your hands forward just a little bit, tuck your toes and come up to your downward facing dog. Spend a couple of breaths here. Spread the fingers wide. Make sure your knuckles are engaged to take some of the weight off your wrists. Clawing the fingertips into the mat. Push your forearms toward each other. Feel your shoulders roll out. Keep your knees bent until your spine gets nice and long. Roll your thighs inward a little bit to activate your legs and to push more weight into the back end of your body. Now walk up to your hands. Slowly rise up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And then pause in Tadasana for a couple of breaths. Make sure your shoulders are down from your ears. Feet are parallel to each other underneath you. Your head is right on top of the shoulders. You're engaging your belly muscles. Rotate your thighs inward slightly. Chest forward. Okay, so if you have blocks and you want to use them, grab them. And just put them in front of your mat so that you have the option to use them if you would like to. And then return to Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale here. Exhale, step the right foot back to a high lunge. So if you're using blocks and you want to have your hands on the blocks, one on either side of the foot, or your hands can come onto the mat. But if you have blocks, you might want to use them here because you'll see what we're going to do here. So this is the high lunge. Your left knee is above the ankle. Your hips are level and you're on your right toes, right tippy toes. So from here, you're going to straighten the left leg. Keep your hips level. So think about when you straighten your left leg, what's going to happen is that your right hip is going to go back automatically. So think about bringing that right hip forward and the left hip back, and your chest is melting down toward your thighs. Then re-bend the left knee, come back to your lunge. Take a deep breath. Exhale, straighten the leg. Back to our modified wide stride pyramid pose here. Re-level your sacrum. Inhale. Exhale, re-bend the knee. Come back to your lunge. Now, take your weight into your right hand and then twist open to the left. So while you hold this twist to the left, see if you can straighten your left leg. Rebend the left knee, bring your hand back down to the block, shift your weight forward so you can step up with your right foot, and then slowly rise back up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot back to your high lunge. Again, using your blocks here, optionally. So your right knee now is above the right ankle. You're on your left toes, your hips are level, and your right shin is vertical to the ground. So from here, take a deep breath. As you exhale, straighten your right leg. Think about leveling your hips. As you straighten that right leg, bring the left hip forward so that your sacrum becomes more level. Inhale, exhale, re-bend the right knee. Inhale, exhale, straighten. Keeping in mind of what your sacrum is doing. Inhale, exhale, rebend. Inhale, exhale, straighten once more. And then inhale here, exhale, rebend the knee. Now you're going to put weight into your left hand, into this lunge, and then twist open to the right. So your right knee's bent now. Take a deep breath here and keep the twist as you straighten your right leg. Think about keeping your left hip forward, right hip back, And don't let your right knee lock out. Make sure it's straight but not locked. One more deep breath here, and then exhale, bring the hand back down to the block, and then shift your weight forward to step up. Left foot meets the right foot. Slowly rise up. Inhale, reach up, Ardha Hastasana. Exhale, arms in a T. Back to Anjali Mudra. Good. Okay, ready for some one-legged balances. Inhale, push your hands together, bring your fingertips all the way up. Exhale, crescent to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, separate your palms. Inhale, push your fingertips up to the ceiling. Shift the weight onto your left foot, and then kick your right foot out to the side. Left hand, arms are going to the left. Your right foot's going to the right. Now, without putting the foot down, see if you can come back up to center. Bring the knee up in front of you. Your hands are still up toward the ceiling. And then keep your left arm up. Drop your right arm. And now bring your right arm back up, keep your foot up, see if you can cock your knee out to the side and come into your tree pose. So your foot can come on the calf or the thigh here. Keep focused, breathe. And the foot comes down, the arms come down, back to Anjali Mudra. Inhale, push your hands together, fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, crescent to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, separate your palms. Inhale, push your fingertips up. And exhale, we're going to now shift to our right foot, kick the left leg out, and reach the hands to the right. And now back to center without putting your foot down. Bring the knee in front of you. Your left knee is in front of you. Your left arm comes down. And bring your left arm back up. Tuck the left knee out. Come into your tree pose on this side. Avoid pressure on your knee. And then bring the feet down. Come back down. Anjali Mudra. And then pause in Tadasana. That's a lot of balancing. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Step back to your downward facing dog. And then bring your knees down. And then sit up to watch me while we do this next movement together, because it's a little bit tricky, but you can do it. And I'll talk you through it so you don't have to remember what you're seeing here. I will talk you through it. But we're going to come into a downward facing dog. We're going to lift one leg up in the air, and we're going to flip over to our upside down dog. I think everybody's done that before. And then we're going to shift our body back over to our three-legged dog. Without putting this leg down, you're going to shoot it through underneath of your body to become, and I'll change sides so you can see this. You're going to shoot it through. It's going to come outside of your body like that. And then you're going to pivot onto the foot into they call this fallen triangle. And then you're going to shift back without, take that knee to your elbow. And from here, we're going to go back to downward facing dog. Shift forward, come to side plank, and then back to downward dog. And then put the knees down and we will repeat. So I'll talk you through it now that you know where we're going. The tricky part was this fallen triangle. So remember what that looks like. Fallen triangle looks like this. So one leg is out in front of you, the other foot's on the mat. Starting in table position. Take a deep breath. Tuck your toes, push up to downward facing dog. So we'll start with our right foot. So bend your right knee, stick your right leg in the air behind you into three-legged dog. First, look under your left armpit to make sure you can see the foot. And then pivot on your left toes so that you can gently and slowly flip your dog, put your right foot on the mat next to the left. And then shift your weight back, pivot onto your left toes again so that you can come back to your three-legged dog. Bring the right knee in toward your left elbow, and then bring the right foot out to the side of in front of your body as you pivot onto your left foot into our fallen triangle. From here, walk your right foot back so that you're in your side plank. So both feet are one in front of each other. And then the hand comes down, come to full plank. The knees come down and sit back to downward dog. To child pose for a couple of breaths before we do the other side. Okay, push to table. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Bend your left knee, kick your left leg behind you, and open your left hip, look underneath your right armpit to see your foot. And then very carefully, with precision, you're gonna flip around, pivoting on your right toe so that you can come up upside down. And now pivot back, but keep the left leg in the air. Bring your left knee up toward your right hand, and then pivot open into the fallen triangle. So right arm is up, left leg is extended in front of you, and your right foot is flat on the mat. Now walk the left foot back toward your right foot to come into your side plank. And then bring your hand down, flip your body to full plank. Knees come down and sit back to child pose, this time with your arms by your sides, palms facing up so we can release our wrists by making gentle open and close fists, encircling wrists. Okay, please come back to table. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to your hands into your forward fold. And then slowly rise up. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. Pause here, a couple breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come into your chair pose. So here, make sure that your knees are not hyperextended over your feet. You want to be able to see the tops of your toes. Tailbone down so you're not overarching your lower back. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs. Straighten your legs, flatten your back, extend your spine long. Ardha Uttanasana. Bend your knees, bring your arms in front, back through chair. And then straighten your legs. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale into chair. bring your palms together and then bring your palms into your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the right. See if you can bring your left elbow to the right thigh. Slowly unwind back into your frontal chair. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, hands on your thighs, straighten your legs. Spine is nice and long. Take a deep breath. Exhale, come back through chair. Rise all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale. Exhale, hands together into the center of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow to the left thigh. And then unwind back into chair. Inhale. Exhale, hands on thighs. Straighten your legs, flatten your back. Bend your knees, come up through chair, and then rise all the way up. Inhale, exhale, back to Anjali Mudra. Okay, so we're going to add one more thing to this routine. Inhale up, exhale, chair. Inhale, exhale, palms together, bring them into your chest. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Take a deep breath. Exhale back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, hands on thighs, straighten the legs, flatten the back, extend the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, bring your hands down to the mat with bent knees. Take your left hand onto your right ankle. Keep your left knee bent a lot as you raise your right arm open to the right, straighten your right leg. And then that arm comes down, bend both knees. Slowly rise up, pause in chair. Come all the way up, inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair. Inhale, exhale, palms together into your chest. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left, right elbow to the left thigh. Unwind, come back into chair. Inhale, exhale, hands on thighs, straighten the legs, flatten the back. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, bring your hands all the way down. Keep the knees bent, take your right hand onto your left ankle. Keeping your right knee bent, you're gonna open your left arm, twist to the left, straightening your left leg. Take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, come back to your forward fold. And from here, step back into your downward facing dog. Then bring your knees down to the mat and come seated. You can sit on your bolster or blanket here if you like. So now extend your legs long in front of you. So you're in staff pose. Tilt your pelvis forward so you have a neutral spine and your head is pointing up to the ceiling. Shoulders are down from your ears. Belly is in. Bend your right knee. Take your left arm, hug the right knee into your chest. And then inhale as your right arm comes forward. Exhale as it comes behind you. Place it on the mat behind you as you twist. And now slowly unwind, come back to center. So bend now the left knee and lean back onto your hand so that you can take your right ankle and place it on your left thigh. So your fingers are pointing toward your foot right now. Okay, so now you're gonna rotate your fingers so that they're pointing away from your body. Put weight into your left hand so you can pick up your right hand and grab your heel, the right heel. And then we're gonna continue twisting our torso to the left. So your left hand is behind you, supporting the twist, and you're pulling your heel to the right, your leg to the right, but with your hand on your heel. And your forearm can rest on your calf. So this is sort of like a twisted number 4 pose. And then unwind, bring your foot back down, straighten both legs, come back to Dandasana. Bend the left knee. Take the right arm, hug the left knee in. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, twist. Plant the left hand behind you to enhance the twist. Prop the spine vertical. Take a deep breath. Slowly come back to center. So now we're going to bend the right leg, lean back so they can pick up the left ankle, put it on the right thigh. And then point your right hand away from you. And so you can take your left hand, grab your left heel, and push your elbow into that calf as you twist your body to the right. So your right hand's behind you, fingers pointing away. Your left hand is leverage, opening the hip, putting your forearm on the thigh, on the calf. And then slowly come forward, untwist, and come onto your backs, please. And please bend your knees, hip width distance apart. Let's take your right ankle, place it on your left thigh. And then take your right hand and push your right thigh away so you can feel the opening in your hip again. Keep the right foot flexed. Now thread your hands through. So your right hand is coming between your legs. Your left hand is coming on the outside of your left leg. Pick up your left foot so that you can grab behind your left thigh. Relax your head back down in this reclined pigeon or number 4 pose. So have your right elbow push your right thigh away. Your hands are pulling your left thigh in toward your chest, and just relax your head and your neck. Okay, release your left thigh, but keep your legs where they are. Now push your right knee so that it's right on top of your left knee, knee over knee, as if you were sitting cross-legged in an upside down chair. Now, remember how confusing this is, so just listen carefully. You're gonna take your left hand, grab your right ankle. Take your right hand, grab your left ankle. And then pull both ankles away from each other and up towards your shoulders. Bring your knees up towards your chest. One knee's on top of the other. Right knee's on top. This is a reclined Gomukhasana bottom half. Cow face pose. Okay, Keep your knees crossed, release your ankles with your hands, bring your arms by your side out to a T. And then if you want to wrap your right foot underneath your left ankle into eagle legs, go ahead and do that, or else just keep your legs crossed, bring your feet back down to the mat. So either cross legs or eagle legs, and then let your legs fall to the left. And then turn your head, look over your right shoulder. Slowly move back to center, unwind your legs, return to knees bent, feet flat on the mat. And now take the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Take your left hand, push the thigh away, so open the left hip. Keep the left foot flexed. And now thread through so you can pick up your right foot, so you can take your left hand between your legs. Your right hand's going to go on the outside of the right leg, clasp behind your right thigh, relax your head back down, and take your left elbow to push your left thigh away as you bring your right thigh in toward your chest. Keep your feet flexed. Release your thigh, keep your legs crossed, and then just scoot your left knee so that it comes right on top of your right knee, like sitting in an upside down chair. Okay, this is the confusing part. Remember, your legs are crossed. So you're going to take your right hand, grab your left ankle, which is on the right side of your body, and then you're going to take your left hand, grab your right ankle, which is on the left side of your body, and then you're going to pull your ankles away from each other as you bring your knees in toward your chest, in the bottom half of a cow face pose. This really gets into the glutes and the piriformis area, all your hip flexors. Imagine doing this seated upright. That's how it's done. This is better and easier. Okay, release the ankles. And if you want to wrap your left foot behind the right ankle into your eagle legs, you can do that. Or just keep your legs crossed and bring your feet down to the mat. And now we're going to roll onto our right hip. And turn your head to the left. And slowly come back up. Unravel all your body parts and hug knees into the chest. And then extend your legs long and relax your body for Shavasana. Close your eyes. Take a scan of your body. Release any areas of tension. Slow down your breath. Relax your jaw, your neck, your lips, your cheeks, your eyes, and your forehead. And release your mind chatter. Think about fluffy white clouds. or focus on your breath, or focus on scenery very pleasing to you, or focus on a mantra such as, I am happy, I am healthy, I am grateful, and enjoy a few moments of inner bliss. Please return your focus to your breath and deepen your breathing as you gently awaken your body, making small movements with hands and feet. Please bend your knees toward your chest and roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And very slowly, keeping a quiet mind, please push up to seated. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Namaste. And Jai Yogis. Thank you for coming, everybody. I want to tell you that that I am going to, you can unmute if you'd like to unmute yourselves. I don't think I can unmute everybody like I used to be able to. Anyways, I want to tell you that my new thing now is all these classes are recorded. You're not going to see the participants, just